So guys, I came across this video earlier about former NFL player Cam Newton basically talking about his ideal woman that he thinks that he wants. And then we had, the Young Turks and the Kasparian come out, make a video of it, and say like Cam Newton is a misogynistic piece of crap who wants this, and that of the woman. So, he basically wants a slave. But instead of just me talking about it, we gonna break through this video and talk about like what exactly like he actually said against what Anna Kasparian said. This progressive woke feminist, what she hears in her mind against what he said. So guys, this is gonna be my first Young Turk video. This has been a long time coming. It's a lot of things that the Young Turk's been saying that I wanted to talk about, but I was like, nah. These guys was not really worth the headache, because what a lot of things they say is kind of crap when it comes to student debt, what the welfare system. They talk about they know more about what goes on in the black community than your average black person, and we gonna see how this video goes about and the Kasparian trashing Cam Newton about women. See, from what you see from right here in the video, Cam Newton trashes women who won't be his servants. That's what Anna Kasparian is getting out of this video. So we're gonna watch this video together, and we gonna see what exactly Cam Newton actually said against what Anna Kasparian from the Young Turks thinks that he said, or misinterpret what he said. Let's go and watch this video.
I grew up in a 3-parent household: my mom, my father, and my grandmother, and I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is where NFL quarterback Cam Newton thinks women are interested in hearing his thoughts on females. We'll respond to it in just a moment. It's about to get good.
Okay.
A bad bitch is a person who's just, girl, I'm a bad bitch. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Here we go.
Yes, the big boy in the video that we just watched is Cam Newton. He is an NFL quarterback, for those of you who don't follow the NFL. He's currently a free agent, but I'm not really interested in talking about his sports career. I am interested in addressing what he said in that video, because he seems to think that he is God's gift to women, and that, he has the ability to pass judgment on women who don't fulfill certain roles that he feels they need to fulfill.
That's not what he said. That is not. He did not come out and say, I'm this God-given man that women wants to be with. He did not say that at all. But apparently that's what she interpreted from what he said in this clip. So it's not the fact that he's not describing like a certain type of woman, like the bad bitches, which usually most of them nowadays are in their 30s single. But let's keep going about what Anna Kasparian's little rant.
And so in this rant, he's decided to essentially say that, look, women need to serve me.
That's not what he said. What did she get that from? That little 15-second clip that he did. So basically, the whole traditional woman he's looking for. Again, that's what a lot of men are looking for, the traditional woman. But a lot of women out here ain't looking for are looking for the traditional man, but they don't want to be a traditional woman. Cook, clean, all that stuff. Be there for their man when they're down. They don't want to be that type of woman. They want to be like this chick right here, Anna Kasparian, the modern day woke feminist who takes things out of conception and just twist up stories to try to appease to a certain demographic or a certain audience. So let's keep on going with this.
Okay, and if they're not serving me, then they're really useless.
That is not where did she get that from? That's not what he said. You see, again, guys, you see how some of these feminists be twisting the words of some men and try to twist it for their own demographic or their own narrative? He didn't say that he wants a servant. Where did she hear that from?
And he equates so-called bad bitches with women who might feel empowered to pursue non-traditional roles in society. He's not in favor of that. And he elaborates on that in this clip. Let's watch.
And it's a lot of women who are bad bitches. And I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
No, you guys get it? Like the super mature grown-up man with a superhero t-shirt and a goofy hat is telling us.
So she's dissing this man because he has a DC shirt and he has a hat and he has I'm guessing a native hat on. You see, just from where we at right now, 2 minutes and 29 seconds, she's already pissed off out of her mind, and she has nothing to be pissed off about. This is the modern day feminists. They get mad over something that's not even that big, especially when it comes to men. You have, I'm not saying she's one of these feminists. You have some feminists out there that's saying kill all men because men are misogynistic, men are trash, men hate women who makes money, men who hate empowered women, when that's not the case at all. She's just triggered by this whole ordeal. And let's hear how she's gonna twist up his words.
Us how women need to act. So notice he said, women can they should be handling their own thing, meaning they should work, they should be independent, they should be able to survive independently in this insane economy. But that's not good enough for this catch, Cam Newton, okay? You need to be able to bring him his slippers when he comes home from work. You need to be cooking for him. You need to be his personal servant. Because
when did he say that? When exactly did he say that? You see what we mean? You see what I mean when some guys out here be like, men going their own way, the MGTOW movement, men going their own way because you have women like this, and a Kasparian, that's making it seem like a man who wants a traditional woman. They cook, clean, they do the laundry, take care of the house, take care of the kids. Apparently, to this chick, from what she's seeing or what she's hearing, Cam Newton says that's a servant, which is not the case at all. He is not asking for a servant. He's asking for like a traditional wife, which is not a bad thing, because you have a lot of women out here on TikTok, Instagram, and on Twitter that says feminism ruined me, and I want to be a traditional wife because I missed out on kids and a family. But apparently, Anna Kasparian, it's not only hears what she wants to hear.
If you're not, then you ain't a woman. What's missing in this exchange, in this conversation, is what the hell does Cam Newton offer to his female partners? Oh, that's
she does know that Cam Newton is a multi-millionaire, right? So he offers a lot, and take away the kids, the baby mamas, the wife, the former wives. The guy is a multi-millionaire. He lives in a big house. He's probably looking to start his own business. So Cam Newton brings in a lot. He brings in money, he brings in a household, he brings in food, he brings in luxuries, cars, and all that stuff. So he brings in a lot, actually. But she doesn't see that because all his accomplishments that he got from being an NFL player, they got thrown out the window because of what he's saying to Anna Kasparian. But let's keep on going.
That's right. I do know what he offers to his female partners. In fact, when his longtime girlfriend was pregnant with their fourth child, turns out he cheated on her and got another woman pregnant.
So only men cheat? Yeah.
Is that what a big boy does?
You see what she's doing right here? Questioning his masculinity. his masculine energy. She's questioning him. Wow, she's pulling out all the freaking cards, huh?
Is that something to be proud of? See, here's the thing. We all make mistakes and we all have our flaws and our vices. But for him to sit there as a guy who got his side chick pregnant as his longtime girlfriend was pregnant with his 4th child, how about you shut up?
Man, this chick is pissed off because he just said he wanted a more traditional wife or a traditional woman. That's it. That's really all she's mad about because he wants a traditional woman. Again, I've seen these videos from the Young Turks saying like we'll talk about this whole Will Smith Chris Rock fiasco, but she won't mention how toxic Jada Smith is. Again, she's protecting the female image. Females can't be controlling. Females can't be manipulative. Females can't make more money than a man, or females can't own their own business, and a man can't. You see how some of these feminist videos that I've seen from the Young Turks, she doesn't comment about how toxic Jada Pinkett Smith is to Will Smith or how she treats him. Nah, it's mainly Will Smith did this, Will Smith did that. The whole freaking Oscars was fake. It was just a publicity stunt. And anybody mentioning Jada Pinkett Smith in this is a misogynistic piece of crap. She's one of those feminists right here. But let's keep going.
How about you learn when to shut up? And look, Cam Newton has a history of this. In fact, why don't we go to this next video? This is from a press conference where a female sports reporter asks him a sports-related question. Just take a look at how he responded to her.
I know you take a lot of pride in seeing your receivers play well. Devin Funchess has seemed to really embrace the physicality of his routes and getting those extra yards. Does that give you a little bit of an enjoyment to see him kind of truck sticking people out there?
It's funny to hear a female talk about routes. Like, it's funny.
What exactly did we get out of that? That he hates female reporters? Is that what she's going at?
It's funny to hear a goofball think that his opinion about women and how.
Again, here we are with the constant name calling and the bashing of a man because apparently he wants a more traditional woman. Again, this is the modern day feminist right here, the modern day woke feminist. Any guy that criticizes a woman or says a woman's supposed to be doing this or supposed to be doing that, even though I as a female expect this from a man, expect that from a man. What I say what a man should be, that's perfectly fine. But when a man does it for a woman, that's a huge red flag. That's a huge no. You can't be doing that. You a sexist, misogynistic piece of crap. I mean, for real, look at the title right here. If you can see it, Cam Newton goes on a gross, and that's in bold. That's bold. Gross misogynistic rant. Even though it wasn't even a rant. She just depicted it as a rant.
They should behave matters.
Yeah, I mean, would you want a ratchet chick for a wife? No.
It seems like he's super uncomfortable being around empowered women. That's what.
There it goes right there. Men hate strong female leads. Men hate strong women. That's not the problem. Wonder Woman is one of the most well-known strong females in comic book fiction. Men love Wonder Woman. Little boys love Wonder Woman because she depicts a message saying like I'm just gonna jump in and help out wherever I can. It's not I'm a strong woman. I'm gonna jump in front of these weak, frail men. So that argument has been debunked since the freaking 70s or the freaking 80s.
It really comes across because if you watch that press conference. We're dealing with a female sports reporter who's asking a perfectly fine question. Can't handle it. And apparently, women who like to think of themselves or refer to themselves as boss bitches also makes him incredibly uncomfortable.
Because most of the time it's BS. I mean, how many times have you saw a actual authentic man talk about he's a real man? No, he just lets his actions speak for him. He doesn't go around claiming that he's an alpha male. He just let his actions speak for him. He's working probably 50, 60 hours a week, pays his own bills, comes home, takes care of the kids, does some of the housework so his wife doesn't feel like that she's doing everything. But that's not the depiction of a man that you see. It's like Cam Newton's little rant. That's how you think men see women. This is the kind of person that you think claims himself as a real man.
And he somehow finds something to criticize them for. And in his mind, the inability to wait on him as if you're his indentured servant makes you less of a woman.
That's not what he said. That's just how you depicted it. Again, he never said that I wanted a woman to do whatever, to be my servant. He never said that. It's just how you depict it. But please go on, Anna Kasparian. Please go on.
And again, saying all of this while he's sitting there with a superhero t-shirt and a goofy hat.
Why does that matter?
With the kind of history he has with his own love interests. Yeah, not interested in hearing what you have to say about women. And by the way, like for any like chauvinists out there who listen to what he says, like, yeah, he totally gets it, man, totally gets it, yeah. Okay, so what do you do to help your female partners? Because if a woman is expected to work, earn a living, be independent in this economy or in a relationship, and then also come home and do the cooking and cleaning, what about all the roles that, because women are engaging in all sorts of untraditional roles, which
and you see how she doesn't mention about the marriage, how the marriage rate is going down and the divorce rate is going up. And she won't also mention that the majority of divorces are coming from the women. And she also won't mention about how a lot of women in their 30s or 40s are on these social media platforms are upset that they can't find a man because men see this game that they homeboys or their fathers or their brothers, whoever's close to them, they see like how they got screwed over when it comes to like women, especially when it came to the like family court or just the court system in general. All these stories about how a woman did their man wrong and how the man got constantly screwed over when it came to court. She won't mention any of that at all, but she will mention about everything that Cam Newton did. She's only pinpointing it in one direction.
I'm in favor of, right? Unfortunately, a lot of women don't have a choice. You don't have a choice to abstain from working. You don't have the choice to be a stay-at-home mom. You need a dual income household in order to survive in this economy.
That's not actually true at all, because there's a lot of single moms out there that's pulling in all the weight. So you don't need a double household in order to survive. So she's taking away all the hard work single mothers have been doing for these past decades.
So since women are forced in many cases to get out in the workforce, leave their kids at a date.
And not to mention that there's also a lot more. There's way more programs out there to help out single moms than there are for helping out the single dads out there. She won't talk about the programs or the movements out there for single mothers, but when it comes to like men being single parents, the wife leaving the child, she won't mention any of those because again, it's not part of a narrative.
Daycare or with family members in order to do that. What's Cam Newton doing? Is he engaging in any of the untraditional male roles to ensure?
Like what traditional untraditional male roles? Because nowadays, if you a man and you ain't doing none of this, you a piece of crap. So what exactly is he talking about? Men are still out here working jobs, especially if they are single men just trying to create their own business. Especially if you are Let me give you an example. All my life, basically my middle school, high school, and even as an adult at the age of 24, because I'm not what what some women see as you know a real man. I'm not in a radar, so she won't talk about any of the women who constantly put themselves in like those type of situations because they don't see a good man in the percent that's not the top tier. She won't talk about that at all. But yeah, this girl Anna Kasparian, she's going on a little rant about something that's not even big. She's gonna talk about what's wrong with being a boss bitch. For real, like I said before, a boss bitch is someone who doesn't have to say she's a boss bitch. She let her actions speak for her. And then she won't talk about maybe the injustices of the family court system, about how the majority of custody goes to the women, and how men get screwed over into paying for his ex's house, the kids, and then he still had to go home and try to take care of his household. Whether he be single or whether he be with his next woman, she won't talk about that at all. Again, she ain't talking about the whole Jada Pinkett Smith fiasco that went on a couple weeks ago. No, she kept silent about that one. She kept real quiet about that one because it's not part of the narrative that she wants to push when it comes to women. Because you can't trash talk women, or you can't say what a woman is supposed to be, but she could say what a man is supposed to be. You see the double standard here. The double standard between men and women, it's crazy. You cannot talk about what a woman does, but she could talk bad about what a man does because he doesn't have a vagina. Jesus Christ. But guys, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. If you like what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.